It's your girl Mimi J, and I'm sitting here in the studio with a special guest, Mr. JC, Mr. Number 2 Pencil himself.
Right,
How are
right.
you?
I'm doing good. I'm working.
Good, good. Yeah, we're in the studio, so I kind of interrupted his session, but it's all good.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and what you're doing right now.
Well, I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. I reside in ATL, so I'm a singer, songwriter. I do both about the same. You know, I don't lean towards either one more than the other, but that's me. That's simple.
Okay.
Like, that's my life.
Okay. So in my research, I read you do a little swag music. I mean, explain some of your music style and
right.
You know, what makes you different as an artist?
No, that's true. Like, I kind of call it that because my club records or my mid-tempo records sometimes tend to have like a little swag. And like most of the time people see me, they don't think I'm an R&B artist anyway. They're like, oh man, you be spitting. I'm like, no, I'm an R&B artist. They're like, huh? So some of that is kind of carried out in my R&B, but I do have a completely other side of music that most people haven't heard because the only single I ever even came close to putting out was Nobody I Know. And that was just really an independent, like local release. So I've never really had the opportunity to put out like a full album, like on a major level. So people haven't really heard everything I do, but that's part of it, the whole swag thing.
Okay, so are you working on a new album of your own?
I am. I'm working on a new album. I'm working to release a new single like this fall, so I'm excited about all that. Like, and my album's done. That's what's so crazy. I have probably 2 or 3 albums done, but I've decided to start over from scratch. Like, and everybody telling me I'm crazy. They're like, man, you're your worst critic, but I don't know. I keep that mentality, so whenever it's time for it to come out, if I have to pick from what I have, it's cool, but I'm just trying to act like, you know, I'm at zero. So I'm just constantly recording like I don't have any records. And that's how you build a catalog and you top yourself. So that's my mentality.
Okay. So, you know, I know there's a lot of, some of our viewers might want to break into the music industry. Do you think it's, I noticed that a lot of R&B artists are usually songwriters first. I mean, do you think that's the best route to go, or do you think you can, you know, just be a performer and just do it for the love of it?
Well, it's really like the unfortunate part is the whole music industry has become political. So if you want to just be an artist, there's like a lot that comes with that. So just coming in, like, it's not really as hard to get a record deal these days. Like, you can get a record deal, but getting a good record deal, that's the hard part. And then being a writer first, I tried that when I left Block Entertainment. I tried to just do the writing thing. And I get, if you're seen as a good writer, the problem is you'll get the sessions only for so long before people start throwing paperwork in your face because they want a piece of your publishing. Because they're not really getting paid from the artistry side of it anymore. So everybody wants publishing. So it's almost like either way you're backed into a corner. Like, you got to give up a lot of something. It used to be a little. Now you got to give up like almost everything just to get a deal or a pub deal. So what I've been investing my interest in is doing like independent with investors and just having people that have the money to put up enough capital for me to do it myself on the level of a major label.
Right.
Kind of like what Drake did. And then you make the labels just fight over. And then you get a good deal. So to me, the best approach is, if it's in front of you, is to do the independent thing.
Right.
But even that takes time because you have to build rapport with the people who have that kind of money.
Right, right.
Because I'm talking like, you know, a meal, a couple of million, not like trap money. I'm talking like venture capitalists and people who really are trying to invest in something big. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Right. That's good advice. I mean, speaking of in terms of, you know, being with a group or, you know, an entertainment label, I know that you were previously with Block Entertainment. Can you talk a little bit about that and your transition out of it? And, you know, has it inspired you to do more, and where you going with that?
Yeah, it did. I learned a lot from it. Basically, it started off as a deal, then it transitioned into an affiliation, and just a lot of things said that just never took place, basically. But it's I'm not gonna start the bandwagon or dissing block or anything like that. It just didn't work out from a business standpoint. I definitely can't be in that position for long. So, instead of really bickering and complaining, I just kind of distanced myself slowly. So, and it hasn't been any kind of beef or anything like that, because I'm cool. I'm just like, I'll keep working.
Right.
So I kind of see it as a situation where it's just I didn't lose anything at all from it, because I gained a lot of relationships that got me to Atlanta, and for the most part, not to be rude, but it's really it's really a major loss for him, because he doesn't have a R&B artist that capacity that is self-contained, completely self-contained, which is a big a big factor when you're talking about budgets, because I write all my music, I co-produce my music, I'm my own engineer, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
So it's really,
hey, keep it moving.
You know what I'm saying? Right. That's my mentality, keep it moving. And like I said, sometimes business relationships just don't work out. I ain't get screwed or anything like that. It wasn't anything where I'm just super mad about it. It's just kind of some of the things that were planned never took place. So I'm just
right.
I'll let
you
y'all
live and
do
learn.
that.
Keep it moving.
Right, keep it moving.
No, it's in front of you, so it's all good. This is my favorite part.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to ask you, would you please do me a favor of doing just a little something impromptu for me? Could you do that?
Alrighty then. What you want me to sing? You want me to play? What you want
Hey,
me to do?
whatever you feel like doing right now.
Okay. Hold on. Am I playing it right? How do you explain it? When you know it's so bad, can't even erase it. How do you relate? When you know in your heart it'll break. Oh yeah. Tell them that you're sorry. When you know you've ruined everything to start it. Throw her love out the window. And you can't get it back, no. Part of me goes away. 'Cause you're the only ones that are big enough to handle what I can't do the hook. It's too high. 'Cause it's like, it's up and up. Leave that
I
alone
asked you on the spot. It sounds good though.
That's how the verses go.
I like. Well, thank you, Mr. JC.
You're welcome.
Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
No, that's it. I appreciate, I guess I do have something to say. I appreciate y'all showing love. And y'all look out for me this fall. I'm coming with a new single. And I'm be updating my MySpace with new music. It's JC Swagger. And just look out for everything. New photo shoot, new everything. New.
Where can they find it? Website?
No, the MySpace. You can go to my MySpace. I am building a website. We're not definite about the title yet, but everything will kind of launch this fall, early fall. We're working on stuff obviously now, so trying to get it out there. So y'all look out for it and show the support.
All right. Well, thanks so much. Check out JC, and we're out.